And then also just to touch on some of the guys' fights. Any fights you're looking forward? I mean, we just got a bunch announced on Showtime. Still, anything you're looking forward to?
Um,
But Leo
you know,
Sanchez,
not
dang.
in all honesty, my brain is so trying to just like focus on mine that I can't even haven't really been paying. I've been seeing it, but I haven't been paying too much attention to be like, oh, I need to see this, I need to see that, because a lot of them are my friends, a lot of them are people that I grew up with, people that I know. So I do tend to tune in a lot of times just out of support because sometimes I don't want to pick a side. But right now, I'm just kind of just really trying to focus on performing and really making sure I show up on my fight.
Just obviously being Mexican American from Texas, does it bring any pride at all that the best fighter in the world, pound for pound, right now would appear to be Canelo? Just the fact that it's a Mexican guy on top.
Of course, of course, of course. Yeah, I mean, we pride ourselves in being the best in boxing, ever since Salvador Sanchez. And then we had Salvador Sanchez, and you have Chavez, you have Manuel, you have Marquez, there's all these fighters that are obviously huge names in boxing. But for the like hands down right now, the best fighter to be his like Mexican, and me being Mexican, yeah, it's definitely, I'm proud of it, because he helps me regardless, even if he knows it or not, and he does. Every Mexican knows that you're helping all the other Mexicans, but he's helping me out because it's kind of making me a better fighter just by being being Mexican too, basically. So yeah, I mean, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of him, and I think he's awesome. I'm a huge fan. Obviously, I like the way he carries himself, and I like the way he fights. I like, he's focused. So there's really not a lot not to like about Canelo. So I can't really talk about him bad.
Like when you say he helps, it's like literally, when he has this big pay-per-view fight with Kovalev, it gives, a fighter like you a chance to shine on that night, being on a co-main event or one of the top 3 or 4 fights. So, yeah, he literally is helping. You're right.
Yeah, he literally helps me. Yeah. Like, yay, you're Mexican.
I love that you started with Salvador Sanchez, though.
Oh, that's one of my favorite fighters, yeah, of all time. He's he's up there for me with Angulo, with Sugar Ray Leonard. Um, he's he has to be literally one of my favorite fighters. So, and he was a big time too. Back then it was like, oh, Salvador Sanchez. So I feel like that's kind of he's there's always that one Mexican that kind of holds it together, and I feel like Canelo is he's a legend already, and he's not done. So definitely proud of it.
That's why it was cool when you came out to Vicente Fernandez, No Me Say, Bajaris, like he's keeping it old school.
Yeah, I was I got some of that from Fernando Vargas because I was a huge fan of his too. He was mean.
Yeah.
I loved that. I was like, I want to be I loved how mean he was. I thought it was, I don't know why, it was just something I really was attracted to as far as like a fighter. So I always liked the way he came out, and I liked his walkouts. Same thing with Oscar. I feel like Oscar, he had that attractive sweet boy, but he was mean too. Like, I can be mean. Don't let the pretty face fool you. And his walkouts were always legit, and I feel like that was to
Mayorga,
me.
when he hit Mayorga, he
Uh,
gave him death stare. Like he dropped Mayorga in that first round. He looked at him like, now
yeah,
you're in the ring with the real guy.
yeah, like don't let it fool you.
Yes.
So yeah, that's definitely how I feel like I would want to come across. So it's more of, I really wanted that walkout, and I love that song. So like, it's because the song doesn't fit women really, but I love the song. So
It fit you.
I was like, let's just do this.
It fit you.
Thank you.
But Marlen, thanks so much for your time today. Anything else you want to say to fans, boxing fans, Fight Hype fans?
Um, just I hope everybody's doing well with this change. And thank you for everyone that's still out here trying to see me succeed, and thank you for everyone that's still supporting me. And I just ask that people don't give up on the hype, and watch me.